Good morning and welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. How are you guys enjoying our Wind Down Wednesdays? Yeah, that wasn't how it was supposed to come out. Let's try this again. And we're back. Hello and welcome to Wind Down Wednesday, y'all. How y'all feeling about these? How are y'all liking these? Y'all drop me some comments and y'all let me know if these are, if y'all feeling them. That's it. That's all. Today, different topic, new topic. Talk about Ulta. That's what we're going to talk about. Put it in a bag. Let me get this on my face because I can't chew gum and talk yet. I have not mastered the art of talking and doing things all at the same time. Today, I want to talk about Ulta. Not Sephora versus Ulta, just Ulta by itself. And ask, do you guys shop at Ulta? I'm gonna pause for effect. The reason I asked this is because I read an article, an old article. Yes, the article was dated, I think, December of 2022. It is definitely 2024. Why do I have to think about that? And this article was talking about how they have things set up now the old way, which is like if you saw my little short, the prestige items are on one side of the store. Oh, how much did I put on today? Gosh, okay. I might have put too much on today, too much foundation on today. Or either my brush is like wet with product. Like, what is going on? This is my all-in-one face pen by MAC NW55, y'all, in case you want to know. But Ulta is set up basically, they have one side is prestige side and one side is what I call drugstore, but they call it the mass market products, which basically you can find them everywhere, which to me is drugstores. You can find them in drugstores. So for the sake of this video, drugstore makeup. Yeah, in this article, it talked about how Ulta splits the bill. They have, when you walk in, you see prestige items on one side, drugstore items on the other side. And that goes right along with skincare also. I guess this is something that they wanted to get away from. Even though they wanted to keep things all under one roof, they still don't want people to feel like just because something is a price point of $50, it is better than something that is a price point of $6, which I get because we all know and we all love our e.l.f. products as well as our Laura Mercier products. We fall in love with these products because of the products themselves, not necessarily just because of a price point. Before I get further, I just want to know how many of you guys actually shop at Ulta. And if I asked that question already, remember it's early. Sorry. And do you guys actually mix your brands together when you do your makeup? Do you normally reach for something that's just all one product, or do you blend it? I typically blend. It's hard for me to stay all one brand because I like different things from different makeup brands and for different reasons, as you will see from a lot of my videos. Even with my signature look, there are a lot of different mixed products in there. Some are not all just high-end brands and some all are not just regular drugstore brands. To me, an everyday person, that is how they would essentially do when they do their makeup. You tell me though. And today, y'all, I'm doing my makeup just a little bit different. So my eyes are very simple, and when I say simple, simple. All I put on them was some concealer. I set it with my Laura Mercier setting powder, and then I put my Ride or Glide eyeliner on it, and then went ahead and did my mascaras. I did not even fill in my brows this morning. That's literally the eye look today. Simple. It's raining outside. I don't want to do the most, and I'm going with minimalistic makeup look, like real minimal. I put my foundation on around the perimeters, and I am going in with my concealer up under my eyes. I'm patting this in to blend it in as best as I possibly could. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm always gonna talk about these lines of demarcation because I don't like them, but we blend around here, and that's what we do. So blend those in real good right there, and then I'm gonna set it with my brush, very light. Look, so I'm taking my brush and I'm just, as you hear, tapping it in here, dusting it off, and same concept, but we just dusting it off. That's it. And that's the same way I set my eyes, okay? But back to Ulta, right? So the point of the article was to tell us that Ulta is going to a new concept. They don't want buyers to think that just because something is on a prestige side is better than the other side. So the new concept is supposed to bring everything together, not everything together. It is supposed to bring skincare with skincare, makeup with makeup, and it doesn't matter the price point. And since this was an old article, my question today is, have you seen this concept come alive in your stores? have you seen this or have you noticed this? I cannot personally say that I have noticed this in my stores, but I also only frequent maybe 2 stores. And in the stores that I've gone to outside of this, I didn't take notice because I didn't really know about it. I will be looking for it just to see if it's a real thing. Now, I will say that I read the article further and it said that their profit margins are up from this. So I can see how that is a thing. And this is my Morphe AR palette that I'm getting ready to go in with, y'all. Everything is powder because it's a simply minimalistic. It's just powder on top of the foundation. And also you get to see if this look you can rock with, because when I tell you it's a 1-2 wimp, okay? So take notice and see if this is something that's going on in y'all stores. Another thing with putting this on like this, we're not disturbing too much cream product up under our makeup look. I know I always tell you, like, don't swirl it, don't move it around, but you're not moving around too much because you only have that one layer. It's not like you have on a layer of cream contour, layer of foundation, and you're swirling everything around. I'm putting on my second layer of bronzer because I do still like the gradient. And that's what you see me doing here. Let me tell you some of the reasons why I like Ulta. I'm not saying why I like it over Sephora, just the reasons why I like Ulta myself. One, because they do have different price points and I can find it fairly easily. My voice just does not want to be a part of this conversation this morning. I can find it fairly easy. Typically when I walk in the store, I know if I want something that I can find at Walmart, I go over there, hit the left side of the store, boom, 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 and typically is the left side of the store. I go over there, I look, check everything out, see if there's anything new on my, drugstore side that I need to be into. There's always something new coming out of makeup. Y'all, this is my NARS Exhibit A. Y'all know I like this. That's it. Like, you know where to go. That's it. But if they're going to put everything together, I think it'll be just like a clothing store experience. You just going, well, maybe not like a clothing store. It'll be like I don't know what the experience will be at this point. I can't quite pin it down, but it will be a different experience than what I'm accustomed to. I will say that because I know that will be true. Will I like it? Will I not like it? I don't know. According to their profit margins, people like it. So that's all we have to go by is what they have done so far. I also like, because of the rewards program, baby, I earned so many points. If you saw my video, hold on, y'all. I can't chew gum and talk. Hold on. That is my lash primer, and then this is my mini mascara. All products are gonna be listed below if you guys are interested in them. Yeah, honey. How much did I get on my eye? And this is my M.A.C Kohl kajal pencil in the shade Feline. I'm gonna have to hold my eye down in order to get it up in there. And this is just a little setting powder on my smile lines. What I was saying was, I do like the Ulta Rewards program. If you watch my last video where I did a review on the House Labs foundation, I ended up using 125 points. Yes, that does mean I shopped too much there. But I ended up using $125 in points off of a $200 bill. So, hello, somebody takes cost down. Way down. Something else that I do like about Ulta, and this is just my personal preference, I love the colors. I love colorful things, and that is one thing that I love when I walk in the store. Everything is just so colorful and so pretty. It just makes for a happy shopping environment. Personal opinions now. These are all my personal opinions. Y'all tell me y'all personal opinions about Ulta if you shop at Ulta. I know everybody does not shop at Ulta, and that's fine. What are your difficulties shopping at Ulta if you have any? What are your stories? Like, I love to hear people's stories about when they go into Ulta, what they can or cannot find and why. So drop those down below and y'all let me know. So I told you it was gonna be real easy, real simple. And if you don't sit like that, you're not doing it right. This is my NYX pen in the shade, what shade was this? Oh, I couldn't remember. Smoking Topaz. We have to check, y'all. I'm going to put on my Fenty Beauty Glow Bomb in the shade number 1. When I say I had to wait until this restocked, because this is like really my favorite one out of all of her Glow Bombs. I do have a couple of them. You can go back and check. I got some reels and I showed you like some different ones. But this one right here, let me show you. This one is so neutral and new. It hits, when I say every time. Winter, summer, spring, fall. There is nothing about this lip combo that just does not say I look good, because it looks good. I'm just telling you. Don't hate the player, hate the game, pimpin'. And now what I have been forgetting for the last couple of days, and with this one I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I did do such a very basic look, is the Ofra Golden Goddess. Listen, this stuff picks up and comes out so easily. Oh God, I fallen in love with this real simple, real easy. Like I said, I was going to stop saying how much I love products, because I feel like when we get products as content creators or beauty influencers, we always say we love so much, and what is it that we really like? Well, I don't want to say that I love everything, but this is something, this golden goddess, I have become very partial to. Reason being is because like this golden color right here, this one, oh my gosh, it is good. Like all of them are gorgeous, all of them work, but I would be like, let's say I'm partial to these two, this one and this one, my favorite. But I typically dip in the middle and go and put it on. See where my face already shining? That's the right way I'm going. Bam. So I just want to make it shine some more. It ain't like it's shining enough, but that's where we going with it. It does not take much. So yeah, there's that. If you also have not seen the video that I did a couple of days ago where I showed you guys to press your highlighter in with a beauty blender in order to get it from sitting on top of your skin, then go back, check that video out. I just don't have a beauty blender here that's damp in order for me to do that right now. So that's why I'm not doing it. And I'm gonna go back in and put some, right here in the corner of my eyes, because my look is giving me very minimalist look, and this is what I'm going for. Don't get me wrong. This is the look today. Call this our rainy girl day look. Baby, all I need is some lashes, which I do have some. We will do a first impression of some of the stuff that I bought from Ulta. So because Ulta is my place to be. Y'all might catch me in Ulta, y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying, because I do enjoy it. It's like a release for me, y'all. I get to just be me and talk and just blab. That's it. About makeup and about topics that I like. This is it. This is the final look. Don't forget to be the sparkle in somebody's day. All right, y'all.